There's no denying 2016 was a fantastic year for video games, but 2017 is shaping up to be even better. Here's a sneak peek at the top video games of 2017. Winter. The year kicks off in epic fashion with the January release of the hotly anticipated Resident Evil 7, the latest entry in the franchise which has been the industry standard in horror for over 2 decades. And things don't slow down from there. Winter also finally brings Gamers for Honor, which has been teased for seemingly an eternity at this point. Then there's also the bizarre future dystopia Horizon Zero Dawn and the latest Tom Clancy game Ghost Recon Wildlands. Plus, real-time strategy fans get a special treat with the release of Halo Wars 2, while fans of the superhero fighting game Injustice finally get a sequel as well.
You appear feeble.
I punch above my weight.
But all of that is overshadowed by one of the most hotly anticipated games of the year, Mass Effect Andromeda, which is set to blow minds in March as the series leaves Commander Shepard and the entire Milky Way behind for a galaxy full of new characters, new aliens, and new moral conundrums sure to test the bravest of souls. Heck yeah!
Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I'm getting that everywhere. It's a pain in the ass.
Spring. Fans of the Persona series have waited nearly 9 years for the next official installment to be released, but that wait will finally end in April when Persona 5 hits consoles with a new group of students at Shujin High School who band together as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. And Persona isn't the only series to get a sequel in spring. Outlast 2 promises a new round of survival horror and nightmare-inducing creepiness, while Tekken 7 is no doubt full of people punching each other and shouting catchphrases. Gwent, meanwhile, takes the game within a game from the Witcher franchise and gives it the full spotlight in a Hearthstone-style collectible card game with a single-player campaign. Perhaps the most intriguing title of the spring, though, is Tacoma, brought to you by the same minds who created the surprise hit Gone Home. Tacoma takes the game's investigative mystery feel and moves it to the claustrophobic interior of a derelict space station, where something has definitely gone wrong. Players have to try and uncover the mystery of what happened to the crew. Honestly, it's so creepy already, we're not sure we even want to know. Summer and fall. Considering the gaming industry is full of delays and outright cancellations, it's no wonder studios are hesitant to give their games firm release dates too far in advance. But while we don't know for sure when these games are going to come out, here are some of the other titles you should be able to play sometime in 2017. Inspired by old Mickey Mouse cartoons, Cuphead has captured the imagination of retro gamers and side-scroller fans everywhere. Rumor has it the designers are putting the final touches on co-op mode, so no further delays are anticipated. Besides Cuphead, there are a handful of other new intellectual properties to keep an eye on this year. Scalebound is an epic third-person action game where you get to control a freaking dragon, which is always cool. Days Gone features more apocalyptic survival fare, only this time in one of our nation's national parks, so that's, it's nice. And Detroit Become Human fights back against urban decline with a futuristic neo-noir story about androids. Every choice has major ramifications for the storyline. If sequels are more your thing though, don't worry, because 2017 has a metric ton of returning franchises, starting with God of War. Yes, Kratos is back in a story which sees the older and more grizzled warrior taking on a new challenge: osteoporosis.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
No, just kidding. He's fighting the Norse gods and monsters this time. There are plenty of other fan-favorite franchises making a comeback in 2017. Shenmue 3 makes its long-awaited return after getting crowdfunded on Kickstarter. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild takes the Nintendo classic and adds a dash of modern gameplay. Dead Island 2 moves the zombie survival game to Los Angeles and focuses on slapstick multiplayer gameplay. Quake Champions is the latest first-person shooter arena showdown. Agents of Mayhem is a Saints Row third-person shooter spin-off revolving around an anti-terrorist organization. Crackdown 3 features an open-world sandbox and the ability to level civilizations with godlike powers. Then there's also a Spider-Man game coming from the developers of Ratchet & Clank, which will no doubt somehow tie into the release of the summer film blockbuster Spider-Man: Homecoming. And then there's Super Mario Switch, a game so secret we don't even know the actual title yet. But wait, that's not all. Two of the biggest releases of the year are also sequels. South Park: The Fractured But Whole builds on the surprisingly great RPG elements of South Park: The Stick of Truth to deliver an even broader and more detailed world, this time parodying the superhero genre. And the mere announcement that there would be a Red Dead Redemption 2 was enough to rocket the game to the top of everyone's wish list for next Christmas. Here's hoping Santa has a huge sleigh, because he's going to need it to carry all these great games. Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.